Hey guys, it's Becky, also known as R.N. Simpson, dark fantasy writer and author and emerging novelist. I'm coming here today to detail my summer quarter goals. I am really late, and one of the main reasons why is because the video that I posted for this topic was messed up. So I'm redoing it and I'm uploading it as soon as possible for your viewing pleasure. I'm using also my journal today because all of my goals are in my journal. So yeah, I use a composition notebook because I'm broke. Your girl is a self-published author, so of course self-published authors are broke. So if you guys follow Jenna Moresi or other authors that do quarterly goals, you focus on 3 months, and my 3 months were for my spring quarter was I believe it was March, April, and May, and this quarter is June, July, and August. So basically from June to the end of August is my summer quarter. Excuse me, words not working. So my last spring quarter, I have the actual items on my last one, but since I'm starting to do the videos on the summer one, I'm just going to start from there. But I'll go ahead and talk about my spring one. Spring quarter, I got 7 out of 12 done, and I've been doing them for a long time, but this time I actually wrote it down how much I did, and I got about around 60% done, and I put the ones that I didn't do that I still could get done on this current list. So the first one that I did not get done last time was to start an exercise regimen. Part of that is because I was working on the actual getting the beta copy of the book done, and since it's done now, I can still implement some sort of exercise regimen. But knowing how my schedule was then and how it's not really it's not lightening up much. It's lightening up to the point where I can do stuff with my kid and stuff, during the day, but towards the end of the day, it's still basically the same. So I'm put down about 30% of the quarter that I should be able to apply that, at least to start off with, because of course you don't want to do any sort of exercise regimen to the extreme. So I think that maybe 25 to 30% would be a good kickoff point, and then next quarter see how I do and go from there. Last quarter, of course, I didn't finish getting the beta acquisition done for current beta reading that I'm doing now, but I have right now I'm at 10, but I want to get to where I'm at a steady 10 by the time I'm done with the beta reading, which should be done by the end of the year. And I wanted to do date and family nights 1 time a week at home, just so we're not spending a whole lot trying to go out of the house, and yeah, we can actually have fun in the house and find creative ways that we don't have to spend money to enjoy each other's company at home. It's always a good thing to do, especially in this time when ain't nobody got no kind of money. So on to the summer tasks. So the tasks that are new for this quarter. I want to get, by the time the summer quarter is over in September, I wanted to have 10 betas who have finished chapter 1. So by that time, right now, like I said, I have 10. So once I get to that 10 and I have a solid 10 that I finished at least chapter 1 by the time September is done, and I still have those solid 10, I'm going to be just fine. I want to finish the promotions that I have in process. I have character profiles that I want to do. I have a book trailer that's going on. I just finished fixing up the website, so that's part of it. All right, so I've gotten one of my profiles done. I have not gotten any of the other ones done, and I've not finished the book trailer, but I want to finish that by the time I'm getting into September. I wanted to also start trying to work outside of the house. Being limited mobility, it's very difficult for me to get around, but because the library is in town, I was thinking I should be able to at least bring my wheelchair, if not my rollator, my walker, to the library. If you guys don't know, I have MS, and if you look in my video library, I actually have a 15 facts about MS and living life as having a chronic disease. So if you guys want to check that out, feel free to click on my channel button and check it out. And the next one is my to read file. I have an extensive audiobook library on my computer. I have an extensive book library out in my living room, and I have a couple over here that are book references for, you know, when I read, but I also like to read them in my spare time, and my computer is sitting on my dictionary right now, which is one of my favorite all-time reads. I'm such a nerd. But that's because I love the dictionaries. Anyway, the next one is to outline the second book. So the second book in the Holy Water series actually was to branch off of the original title of the first one. The original title was called Blood on Holy Water. And to actually take off of that, basically a religious title, because that's what it surrounds. And you guys can, I guess, make your own predictions about that, but you're gonna have to check it out to tell. The next one is concerning surgery I have coming up at the end of the month, so it's not really something that I could miss, so that's like kind of a freebie for me. The next one is something that definitely has to be done before September, because it's concerning my child's school supplies. So my daughter has school uniforms, so I want to try and get those fixed up, and I want to make sure she has all of her school supplies, including a new lunchbox and a backpack, because hers broke. Both of them broke. Tip to parents, do not choose the character ones. Get the Jan Sport bland color backpack and lunchbox, because it will last. It will last. Guess what? That's what I ended up having to use at the end of the year. A backpack that I had since high school, and a lunchbox that my mother's had since probably when I was in middle school. So yeah. Next one is to brainstorm ebook and freebie ideas. If you are an upcoming author or just a writer and freelance writer, make sure you have a good amount of those ideas flowing about every so often, so you get just something that's free that can help attract an audience. And that's exactly why I have them down here. So I'm trying to have at least 5 by the end of September, and have them outlined and everything like that by the end of September. I want to do at least 2 reviews, writerly reviews, so books, programs, classes, you know, something like that. 3 plus, at least 3 art and DIY projects with my kid. So if you guys don't know, my little kid is, her nickname is B, and she loves doing art and all those kind of things, and loves science, so I want to try and explore that with her. So we're gonna, while she's on summer vacation, do at least 1 project a month. The next one is securing a solid promotion and blogging schedule. Pretty self-explanatory. The next one is securing a solid network and networking and affiliate contacts. Again, self-explanatory. The next one is finalizing the book budget. It may be kind of high and it may be kind of low, because I am self-publishing, so it may be on the high end, but it also may be kind of low, because I'm one to look for deals everywhere, including but not limited to doing them myself. Like, I've done my book cover myself. I'm doing a lot of the promotions myself. I have family who actually make soaps and stuff like that, so I can actually talk to them and see if I can get them to help me with making marketing supplies, like giveaway products or something, you know. So it's basically me making sure I know what I'm going to do and how much it's going to cost me. Next one is that I was going to look into getting a credit card for small marketing and publishing needs. It's probably going to be just one of those cards that you just use to build up your credit, but using it for my publishing stuff that I know that I can afford on my own, but I'm going to be using a credit card to help build up my credit. And last one is personal, is for me to have a mommy beauty day for myself every day. As you can tell, I don't do my makeup that often. I have a whole drawer filled with makeup, and I have all these beauty supplies items that I don't use normally, and it's like I want to have that time for myself to do that, because it's not just for guys, it's for us to feel artistic and that we can make ourselves up look nice. So that's it. As far as my summer quarter, feel free to check out any of my other videos. If you like what I'm doing here and you want to know more about me, about my books, about any of the writing advice that I give out on this channel, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure that you get those notifications. Alright, I will catch you guys next time. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.